Hey guys, hope you are all doing well. It's been a very long time since I've done any narrating over my videos or done any sort of like proper content, I suppose, on the channel. I've got a 2-year-old now, so she's been taking up most of my time over the last couple of years, which meant my channel has taken a bit of a backseat in my life, just as well as my streaming. But now that we're stuck in quarantine and I've got a little bit more time on my hands to hopefully make a few videos here and there, I should be able to get a couple more out. I've been doing a few Counter-Strike highlights videos from our games. However, over the past sort of 6 weeks to 2 months, we've encountered many awful teammates in matchmaking, as well as the FACEIT free. So myself and my pal John decided to get FACEIT Premium. We've been having a much better experience, so be expecting some content coming from those games soon. It's much nicer to record in 128 tick as well, and our teammates are generally a lot more happy to help and are not flaming and toxic, which is very nice. However, turning our attention to what is on the screen now, and this is what's called FACEIT Justice. If you've ever done Overwatch on matchmaking, you'll recognise the kind of preface, which is that you are looking for, well, in it's cheaters. You can't look for cheaters in here. It's been explained that FACEIT are completely confident in their anti-cheat, so this is more about the kind of the in-game management of people baiting, people trying to team kill, nading each other, flashing each other, baiting, griefing, you know, all that sort of stuff, even verbal stuff too. If you go to the website justice.faceit.com, which I'll put in the description, and you have a FACEIT account, you can apply to be a kind of a FACEIT adjudicator, if you will. It took me about 24 to 48 hours to get the email back saying I've been confirmed. John, it took 2 hours, so I think it depends on how busy they are. Another great bit of support they have is the Discord as well, which is on their website, and when you actually get links to join in the program from your email, you actually get a link to the Discord in there. So FACEIT Justice has been built with the goal of allowing qualified and experienced members of the FACEIT community to review reports of abuses, behaviour, and give your contribution towards a verdict. All you've got to do is apply, and then they'll take your account into consideration and then kind of say, yep, that's cool. The thing I really like about it, after doing maybe sort of 5 or 10 of them earlier today for the first time, is that they're bite sized. You get 2 to 3 minute snippets of a game, which means it's really easy to kind of smash out the reports, which hopefully means you can get a lot more done in the time compared to like a longer Overwatch case. So like it says here, you'll be shown a video evidence in the form of a recording of the suspect. It is then up to you whether you decide they're guilty. Once you've seen the video, you can select what the suspect is guilty of on a number of options. If you're not sure, you can always skip. Based on yours and other judges' compound verdict, the suspect will be punished accordingly. On the Discord, they've actually got a load of features that they want to be implementing, or ideas soon, which is cool. So hopefully some of that stuff gets implemented soon, so we can actually find an even better experience here. But anyway, enough talking. Let's have a look at what we're looking at. One quick warning, this only works on Google Chrome, so you have to have Google Chrome. They are working, FACEIT, on actually including all other web browsers, but for the moment it only works on Chrome. So if we quick begin, let's see what we've got here. So before I click play, let's have a quick look through the things you can actually apply. So you've got griefing, blocking, baiting, friendly fire, team flash, verbal abuse, throwing or giving up in the game, AFK, or if you don't suspect anything, none of the above. As you can see, it's a 2-minute video that's embedded into the website. So what I will do is put this full screen. Hopefully the audio should come through. What I will do, if there is any blatant racism, sexism, homophobia, etc., I will kind of block it out in the audio afterwards. But other than that, this is pretty much pure straight off the bat content. So without further ado, let's get into Inferno and see what we've got to deal with. So we've got the suspect with a felcher knife. So let's see what we got. He's 5 and 8, 80% headshot ratio.
Wow.
Not much is going on at the moment. Got a long call from his teammate, but other than that, nothing I can see so far. But he's died in boiler, but no audio to note at the moment. This is one thing I think they need to fix as well, the fact that it's you can't spectate the other players now. You have to sit and look at the guy on the screen. So yeah, they cleaned up there the CTs. So it looks like they're 9-2 up as well. So we're looking for any evidence of baiting or griefing, and at the moment there's pretty much nothing that I can see. So this might be where it begins then. So the team have all spread out, and we've got our guy in chat. We've also got a chicken in the back corner there, running into a wall, having the time of his life, it would appear. So yeah, it looks like our guy's got AFK then. He's definitely not up to much, is he? Yep, he's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. If we move the video up a little bit, I'm guessing, yep, he's still AFK. So a pretty easy one there, and it looks like our guy, based on what we saw, went AFK. So one thing that else they were going to talk about adding into the game would be if you can see players ping, because it could be a case that that guy literally was timing out. He could have had like 800, 900 ping, and we wouldn't know without pressing tab, because obviously we're not in the game, we can't see that. But that would be a cool feature, because you could then, you could give that guy a little bit of leeway if he has an internet connection, or his internet's gone down, or something's a problem with his computer. You can give him benefit of the doubt. But in that case, that person went AFK, so it didn't do any of the other stuff. So I'm going to submit that verdict. And moving on to the next case, we have a nice Dust 2, a classic on the Overwatch with normal matchmaking. So let's have a look and see what we got here. So our suspect's 15 and 18. He's got 13% headshot. Not that it matters, like I say, there's no way of reporting anyone for cheating here, it's just pure. Okay, so he's shooting his teammate, so he's intentionally causing team damage. I know you can't do team damage in FACEIT, but if that player didn't want to know that he was there, and I'd say that's pretty baiting. He's shouted at noob, but that's to no one. No one's even responded to him. I'd say that's pretty baiting though, running straight into lower tons of his deagle out and just spraying some shots. So, I mean, this guy going in B's got pretty much a clear sight now. Well, it looks like they brought it down to a 2v1, and he's just got the kill there. So, I'm guessing this is before the SG nerf, because he just tapped that guy. So, like I say, it'd be nice to change the camera now, just to see the rest of the round from the point of view of the guys, just for entertainment purposes. But unfortunately, we're not going to see that. But we've got our CT potentially pushing on to B. It looks like our terrorist is just waiting, trying to bait out the plant. Our guy's got the deagle, and he's brought down to low health, and he's won. Fair play with his 12 HP. So yeah, looks like our CT side's going to win. So we're about halfway through the case, all we've seen so far. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too baiting. I'm going to retract that statement a little bit. I mean, he was just running lower tunnels because he's been rushing. He didn't have anything really to lose. So I'll definitely do the team damage one though, because like I say, if he wanted to hide on site there, he couldn't, because he was getting spammed in the back with a deagle. So round 2 of the case. And our guy's going back to B. Looks like he's solo B this time. He's looking up into upper tons. I don't know why he's looking over there. It's a very strange crosshair placement for that time being, but he's just freaking in between his knife and his gun. I mean, if he got pushed from there now, he'd be banged to rights. Like, his crosshair placement sucks. He's just looking at a door. He could be talking to someone in real life, who knows. Pretty boring spectator though. I mean, there's a guy at mid now, so they're going to be pushing B soon. Here goes Vortex. What's he going to do? Well, he got torn up. He's now left Hatchet on a 2v1. I think he might be having a bad game, and then maybe getting griefed by his teammates. They are 15-10 now. I wouldn't say that's baiting, but that's pretty crap play for me on platform there, you know. So yeah, tough one to judge. I'm gonna go with Griefin and Friendly Fire, just because he was shooting his teammate in the back. Hard one to call really with throwing and giving up, because he wasn't giving up and he wasn't throwing the game, but you know, he was intentionally trying to cause harm to his teammates, which in effect would cause that. But I'm going to say that it's just Friendly Fire for now. I think that's a fair thing, so we'll submit that verdict. And let's do one more just for like, you know, third time lucky, see if we get anything interesting. We've got another Dust 2, and what I have found is some of these actually from the same game. Wow. So our suspects holding lower tons with an AWP. Lots of noise initially. It's 2v2, so he's got the. I was gonna say, yeah, he's got the. Yeah, good retake from them. Not that it matters. He's blocking that guy there, but again, it's the end of the round, doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, his language is not my first or second or third, so I don't understand exactly what you said there, but if it offends anyone, I apologise. So yeah, he's pushing along doors and there's no one there, but he's seen his guy get smashed in pit, so yeah, it's fair enough to shoulder peek it, but is he going to try and get that into pit, do you reckon? Yep, and he's been killed. So I mean, it's a bit of a silly play when he knew his friend got smashed in exactly at the same point. Again. So he's given communications here. So I mean, that's fair enough. He's given reasonable information. He's told his teammate to go and grab the AWP in pit, which he has. There's a guy at the top there now, yeah. So unless he performs a miracle and gets a 1v5 here, there's not really too much the poor guy can do. Little nose scope maybe? Nope. You got torn up. So you know, so far I've seen nothing there that's of any issue.
Can you drop AK, please?
Guy saying please as well. Can you drop an AK, please? And he's saying thank you. You know, so based on what I can see there, seems like quite a nice teammate. He's doing team damage, but again, we know it doesn't do any damage to him in FACEIT, so that's fine. And there we go. That's number 3. So based on that, I've not seen any behaviours of judgment for this player, which means that one's going to get a none of the above behaviours. Again, I couldn't tell the verbal abuse, but based on the fact he spoke in English and spoke quite eloquently and said please and thank you, I'm going to presume that he was being nice, in which case I'm going to submit the verdict and say none of the above behaviours. So that brings to a close my first narrated video in about 25 years. I hope you enjoyed the content. Hopefully I'll be doing some more of these Justice FACEIT things. I think I'm going to go with the name Chief or Grief. Chief is in you're the chief, you're really good, or Grief is in you're a griefer. So it was cheat or elite, I'm going for Chief or Grief now. So there we go, there's the video done. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button and like the video too. Check me out on Twitch, even though I don't stream as much anymore. Twitch.tv/terahertz, and then my Twitter is just @terahertz. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe out there at the moment, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you later on.